Hello students, SEM 2 Digital India, in which we already seen that what is digitalization and which kind of working into digitalization of India. That we already seen that there is three kinds of part which was departed into the digital of India. Which three kind of parts in which we show that empowering digital India, creating and utilizing digital infrastructure, and last that we see today in deeply that e-governance and digital delivery of services. What is e-governance and what is digital delivery of services? As mentioned earlier, the government and the central level and the state level, there is two kind of government, as we know that the central level government and the state level government has been coming up with a range of electronic entities. How many kind of electronic equipments were used by them? These are being provided with the aim of making the delivery of public services an easier and smoother process and making access to these services effortless. ગવર્મેન્ટ એટલા માટે ઈ સર્વિસીસ બનાવવા માંગે છે કે જેથી કરીને they can make it easy. The supplier is also comfortable to supply his work, to supply his manufacturing, and the person who also get that particular product easily get it. On the base of that, the government made it e-governance. Service is effortless and trouble-free. All these plans are being executed with the needs of the common man in mind through service delivery option that make process easier and help create digital awareness. The following are goals, the intentive aims to achieve with this aspect in mind. What are the intentives? What are the goals that are going into the people minds to fulfill these aspects? The first, making cashless financial transaction digitally. As we know that how to cashless by the Paytm, Google Pay, debit card, credit card, that are the cashless transaction. Supporting business workflow with enhanced digital services. Providing single window service across the different department, seamless integration. As you know that when you entered into any railway station, bus station, there are many kind of window, inquiry window, ticket window, that and that and that. But now, because of the digitalization, the windows are getting decreasing because of the digitalization, because of the e-governance. Making use of real-time service on online digital platform. Slintering e-service by making them available on cloud. Using geospatial information system, it means GIS, the full name of GIS. Geospatial information system for better integration with related organizations. As per the Digital Indian Mission statement, they started by the aeronautic IT. IT, it means information technology. They stand by the Increment IT, which stands for 3 different verticals. IT has 3 kind of work: information technology, Indian talent, Indian tomorrow. In which the first E-Kranti. What is E-Kranti? That we will see into deep. E-Kranti is the another name for the revamped version of the e-governance platform launched on a national level by the Government of India called National E-Governance Plan 2.0. The new name of that plan was 2.0, that is also called the National E-Governance of India. Kranti is also known as the revolution. As you saw that there is greenery revolution, there is white revolution. It's the same way. E-revolution is known as the E-Kranti. The original structure of the plan consists of the domains such as healthcare, agriculture, education, land, courts, passport, municipalities, police, tax, and so on. Which kind of work performed by the E-Kranti? So, healthcare, agriculture, education system, land, courts, passport, municipality, police, tax, that kind of work would be performed by them. With the mottos of transferring e-governance, in order to transfer governance, e-governance transfer into the governance. Transformation instead of translation. The second name of transformation is translation. It is completely changed. And the integrated service instead of individual service. They give us integrated service. Not they are giving us the individual service, but integrated service. Amongst other, the government is pushing for the E-Kranti program to be cornerstone for the Digital India movement. Apart from the mentioned social projects, this program will also see the addition of other relevant aspects such as women empowerment, child development, urban governance, financial awareness, social assistance, and so on. Here are some of the projects being undertaken under this program. Which kind of programs are undertaken by them? That are some name of it. Urban e-governance, financial awareness, social assistance, and so on. The first is e-healthcare. What is e-healthcare? As per the subdivision, technology would be provided, maintain medical record. First of all, we have to keep the medical record by hard copy. Now, the medical services put our record into their soft copy. They see us directly operation. Our patients who are in the operation theatre, we can see him or her by the video, by the television at that time. We can see them live that they are not taking any other organs from our patients. So, e-governance, e-healthcare take this revolution into their machinery, into their system. Medical consultations online. We can also give order of medicines online and they provide us the medicine. Record of the patient's information, supply medicines through the online portal, among etc. we can see that which kind of organ are affected at which kind of a percentage, what kind of percentage, everything known by that machineries. So that is e-healthcare. Now e-education. What is e-education? That we are learning today. It is e-education. The idea for this platform is to provide internet into schools with free Wi-Fi in secondary and higher secondary schools. If some projects are given to the students by some of the subjects, at that time student use Google to get that information. It is e-education. And now in that pandemic situation, you are learning from that media. It is also called e-education. As per the plan, around 2,50,000 schools will fall under this phase of program. Another big vision is to develop and promote a program called Massive Online Open Courses. It means MOOCs. M means massive, O means online, second O means open, C means courses, in which many students who are not regular students, they can learn from that massive program. Not in mass, it means in group. They can learn from that. Online classes are going on and the many more students to participate in it, and they can get education at their home by that project. So it is also e-education. Now we go ahead about the security. Technology is being built to provide real-time, mobile-based, disaster-related services and emergency services, providing a fast responding network that can possibly help save lives and provide speedy and timely services in case of emergencies. Security. What is security here? A person who can secure something by their e-security. Mobile based disaster related. We come to know that suppose there is some amount in your account. Understand it. There is, for an example, I told you that there is 50,000 in your account. If someone try to take it, if your debit card is missed, is your credit card is missed, and someone trying to take that money, from this security you come to know that someone tried to escape you, someone tried to take your money. It is called security. In some houses you also know that their cameras are put into their houses to come to know that who is going past by there, who is coming at that time, who is going at that time. So it is also security. A person come to know at that moment by the alarming into their mobile phone at that particular time that someone is going to wrong. It is security. Farmers. Under this scheme, farmers will provide with the technical know how and real-time applications of information regarding prices, mobile banking for easier financial transactions and ordering inputs online easily without any issue. How farmers used that e-Kranti? As you know that when the crop already cultivated in their farm. Farmer has to store it. At that time, e-Kranti is useful to them. They can fill the form online. They can get the information of that particular prices of that particular crop of every cities. So they can get the new ideas to cultivate their farm, to pluck that farm, to take that crop. So it is very useful for the farmers into their rural area, and they also used it very happily with their very effectively. વીમો પકવવા માટેનું ફોર્મ ભરવાનું હોય to get the insurance. They also fill the form to ruin their crop, everything. New cyber security. With the growing need to curb cyber crimes and assure safety in the digital space, the government is getting a national cyber security coordination center across the country. Social media security. It is also known as the cyber security. If someone missed your social media, missed your profile picture, missed your DP picture, at that time cyber security is needed, and cyber security also work on the e-Kranti. It also come up with the CERT, in short for India Computer Emergency Response Team, which serve to spread awareness about cyber security issue. How they work? They work on the cyber security issue. It means someone try to give you threatened dates, someone misuse your photo, someone crop your photo and make the another photo and release it. At that time cyber security helped you. Justice. The government plans to digital courts, jail, prosecutions, police, etc. to build a strong space and provide strength to the justice system, as well as making justice related infrastructures better and at par with the global standards. How they work on the justice? They work as the digital court. If the person cannot reach at the court physically, they can take their review by that e-Kranti, by the mobile phone. Jail, cases, prosecutions, police, everything used that to build a strong space and provide strength to the justice system. Financial inclusion. Various technologies have been proposed to build up and strengthen the financial inclusion, including features such as post office, CSS, micro ATM programs, mobile banking, etc. and so on. We get the finance from that. That kind of works are connected with the e-Kranti. Next, pillars of digital India. Which are the pillars? The vision for Digital India is an amalgamation of different thoughts. Amalgamation, it means to connect. How they connect with different thoughts. Combining or uniting different thoughts, ideas and plan that span a range of departments and ministers functioning with various pockets across the country. All the persons used it. The Digital India program is supposed to work in tandem with the Department of Electronics and Information Technology, that is called DITY, because Department of Electronics. In collaboration, they have come up with 9 aspects which function as the pillar of Digital India program, which are all some aspect of the scheme by themselves, involving the roles of functions of different ministers of the government. The following are the 9 main pillars of Digital Indian movement. The first is making mobile connectivity a universal feature. As you know that the 3G, 4G and now the 5G is also launched. Mobile connectivity, mobile network. Broadband highway, it means the net only. E-governance, that we already see that the governance used it. Public internet access program, public easily used the internet and get the data. So the programs are launched for them, for the farmers, for the students and for the other employees also. E-Kranti, manufacturing electronics are also used in that. Information for all, information technology for jobs, early harvest program. E-Kranti, manufacturing, electronic, information for all, information technology for job. You can give resume by internet, taking interview on internet. Early harvest program, it means for the agriculture. So here we completed our E-Kranti topic. In next video we will go ahead about the role of social media. Till then, be safe.